Greetings, viewers of the internet. I'm Semi-Pro Stump, and this is the House of Stump, where stuff happens. When it comes to first-person shooters, what comes to mind? Halo, Call of Duty, and of course, Battlefield 3. But what about Counter-Strike? You know, the series by Valve, kinda under the radar or unrecognized or unappreciated because it's played on PC rather than consoles. Well, with Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which came out back in August of this year, it makes you wonder, is the PC truly the gaming master race? Well, that of course is a rhetorical question as we go headlong into this review. The graphics of Counter-Strike Global Offensive are only as good as the computer that runs it. My system is fairly decent, but it still looks good regardless. The overall look is what you'd expect from any modern day shooter, which honestly does not say much since all modern day shooters almost look the same. The only way to top it though is to enlist in the military, and of course you run the risk of no respawn in RL. Most games will have you believe that using a controller is the only way to play. In most cases, they're wrong. The best hardware you can use is the keyboard-mouse combo, and of course, the better the keyboard and mouse, the better your chances of dominating the competition. There are 4 modes at which you can test your skills with: Arms Race, Demolition, Classic Casual, and Classic Competitive. Arms Race is the only mode where there's an immediate respawn instead of waiting until the next round if you get killed. As for the other 3 modes, it mostly boils down to eliminating the competition because, in most cases, players in general aren't really objective oriented when it comes to this kind of game. As for being able to hear the competition around you, that's going to be covered in the next segment. There's 2 ways to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive: with speakers or with a headset. Speakers will give you the gist of what's going on and nothing more. Playing with a headset, however, will give you that plus more depending on the kind of headset that you're using. The overall sound is as real as it's going to get, but of course, like most PC games, it boils down to hardware. If you're new to Counter-Strike, you can practice offline against bots to hone your skills before going online. I will admit, this does help out immensely by preparing you because online competition is brutal. As mentioned earlier about the other modes, with no respawn until the round ends, with Arms Race excluded of course, you must be on your toes at all times, because one mistake and you are done for. As for the equipment you use, you mostly run stock, which is pistol and knife, with the option to buy additional weapons and armor at the start of each round with the exception of Arms Race and Demolition. The better you do results in getting better equipment that you have access to. So if you're a bad shot or you have the tendency to shoot your own teammates, you get less money after each round and your gear stays the same. Whether you're a glutton for punishment or you just like kicking ass online, this game will have you coming back for more. And it's not just the game that's good, it's the community that is good. From what I've seen, there are no whiny, racist douchebags who brag about their non-existent penis over the chat system. This is one of the reasons why I prefer PC gaming. The people are more mature, there's more skill involved, and you don't need modded controllers. You just need a kick-ass keyboard and mouse system to dominate the competition. The final score I'm giving Counter-Strike Global Offensive is 8.2. Simply put, it looks good and handles great. If you find it on Steam, buy it. It's a deal and a steal, all in one, especially if you find the Counter-Strike Complete package when it's on sale. I bet you're wondering why I think the PC is referred to as the gaming master race. The answer is quite simple really. Take a look at any gaming PC out there. In most cases, the hardware far surpasses that of consoles and can be upgraded even further at any time. You can't really modify consoles much or at all because you're stuck playing within the preset confines that were set forth by the console's creators. Simply put, you have an infinite number of possibilities with a computer, but not with a console. As this video comes to an end, I want to know what you think. Sound off in the comment section below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for additional content. Live to pwn, and pwn to live.